Now,
bar open today?
What time's the bar open? Soon. From 11, I think. But if you start queuing, they might just open. But a couple of the most important things is we want you to be safe. We don't want you to get ill. We don't have any problems during the con. So we've got a couple of recommendations which, if you read through your con book, so you've got the code of conduct in there. There's a few tips and things that we would recommend that you do. One of them, it might sound obvious, but some people have such a good time at conventions, and they're so busy doing things, they forget to eat, and they forget to sleep,
And they forget to shower.
and forget to shower. So we do suggest that you try and, now some of you have probably got this wrong already, having been here for a while. We suggest you have 6 hours sleep, 2 meals a day, at least 1 shower. It's for everyone's benefit. If you don't eat enough and you don't sleep enough, it will damage your immune system. You've all heard of con crud. If you don't eat enough and you don't sleep enough, you will get con crud. And it's not fun. I had it last year, I was in bed for a week. Good example, don't do it. I won't recommend it to anybody. And I think the showers are self-explanatory.
That's for everybody.
Especially, I'm afraid, if you're fursuiting. Gets warm in there, doesn't it? Yeah. Yeah. Might have to borrow you. You be my dazzling volunteer. Can you stand up for a moment? Just demonstrate some things which you need to be aware of around the fursuiters. If you stand facing forwards for me, if you approach them from here, they can't see you coming, and it's going to be an awful surprise when you grab them. And some of these costumes are very expensive, very carefully handcrafted, and a surprised flail could do some nasty damage to it. So, all I'm going to do is I'm going to walk forwards. You just raise your hands when you can see me. So you're walking forwards. Yeah. Field of vision is about like that. So if you're approaching a fursuiter, do try and approach from the front. If you come up from the side, they won't see you coming, and it will come as a very nasty surprise.
Actually, in my one, I have a complete blind spot directly in front of me,
Wow.
so...
Slightly off to the side.
I've walked into a pillar twice so far.
Okay, maybe not. Okay, nobody's perfect, but as a general rule, approaching from the front is definitely better than behind or to the side, because it's remarkably difficult to see. Equally, just lower my hand, tell me when it goes out where you can't see it anymore. You see it? No? Here? Yeah. So, tables, chairs, people lying down with cameras, stairs are serious trip hazards for the fursuiters. There's something in the way, either shout at them, let them know, or move it. And if you're a lot of people with cameras, if you want to take photos and videos, try to avoid getting in the way. It's very easy to be taking pictures of one person kneeling down and someone else will fall over you. I'm joking, it does happen. Please don't throw things or leap on the fursuiters without warning. I don't like it. No. And equally, most of them, while wearing the costume, they won't talk, so please don't try and make them communicate. However, if they look like they might be in distress, yeah, staggering around, looking really hot, they're doing this, fursuiters will communicate by gesture. So, you show me how you would tell someone that you're in trouble, you need some help. Yeah. So if you see fursuiters, they rely on us to help them around. So if one of the fursuiters is indicating there's a problem, please, anyone with a red badge, they're our staff, grab one of them and they'll be able to help. Or you go round to the ops office, do you all know where the con ops office is? Yeah. Just to the left by the main stage, the big sign. If you go in there, there'll always be a member of staff there from 8 AM till 2 AM. So someone will be in there, will be able to help you if there's any problems. One thing to be aware of, most furries, as you probably know, very happy to give out hugs. Some people, not so much. So if you're not sure, do check before you just grab people, because they won't like it. And the last thing I want to be doing is patching someone up because you got lapped in the face because you hugged someone who didn't want. So, as I was saying about con-ops around there, any questions, any problems, anything you need to know, they are your encyclopedic knowledge for the convention. They should know everything that's going on, what's happening, where you need to be for anything. If they don't, they will know the person who does. So you've got any questions, any problems, anything at all, let them know. Any problems with the hotel as well, if you let us know, we have contacts where we can get things sorted out for you. A couple of little bits of advice. I know we've got a really busy schedule. Don't try and go to every single event. You will absolutely wear yourself out. It's best to sit down with the con book, pick and choose the best bits, make sure you allow enough time to have some lunch, have a sit down, have a drink, have a rest. If you're running from event to event to event to event, eventually you will just get absolutely worn out. You'll enjoy today, you won't enjoy tomorrow. So, I know there's a lot of really nice things going on. We've tried to space them out a bit, but don't try and go to everything. And do try and find time to just sit down with your friends, just have a chat, have a relax. I mean, it's why we're all here really, is to meet everyone, get all together in one place. So there's plenty of seating space around the hotel, so do just sit down, have a chat. Everyone here is really nice. I haven't met anyone who's not, so just people will talk to you. So it's really good opportunity to meet new people. So just introduce yourself to people. If there's someone you've seen online and you've always wanted to meet, say hello. Don't crowd them, don't fanboy over them too much. But, you know, they like to know people who've seen what they do. So just say, you know, just introduce yourself, say you know, respect the work they do, and then move on. But it's a good chance to introduce yourself to people you wanted to meet, but haven't had a chance to. So, a couple of other things. Should you feel unwell at any point, anything like that, send someone to con-ops. We've got first aiders on staff. We can help you out. We'll make sure that things are arranged. You'll see various colours of badges walking around the convention. It does detail in the con book, but the red badges, they're all our staff. They should be able to help you with anything. We've also got the security volunteers who'll be wearing a black badge. So if you have any security issues, anything like that, give them a grab, just ask them, they'll be able to sort you out. They will all have a radio on them, so they'll be able to help you out with any problems. We also have our volunteers who wear the white badges, and they're our slaves. They've volunteered to help, and they will continue to do so until we let them. So, a couple of notes on photography. Take lots of photos. The weekend will rush past. Photos and video are a great way of keeping memories of the weekend. But please don't take any photos in the art show or the dealer's den. And if you're going to take photos of other people, do just check with them. I mean, most first visitors are wearing a costume because they want to be photographed. But, you know, show them the camera and they'll usually, you know, and then you'll get a pose from them. But just check, just in case. People, not everyone wants to have cameras flashed in their face all the time. As you may have noticed by now as well, bars don't take credit cards. So if you need a cash point, there's details of a few in the con book and also places where you can get food and things like that. So if you're not buying stuff in the hotel, you just walk up the drive, turn right, about 15 minutes you come to the high street and there's Tesco and various small shops as well as several banks and cash machines. So plenty of stuff up there. And there's also a few other places detailed in the con book if you need anything else. So I'm going to stop speaking at you now and I'm going to throw the floor open to questions.
One recommendation based on last year. If you're on the ground floor, shut your bedroom window.
Yes. We are in the middle of a large city, and if you leave your window open and things near the window, sometimes the locals will reach in and take things out. It seems like common sense, but when you're busy doing other things, it just doesn't always twig. But yes, don't leave valuables anywhere other than on your person, basically. I know it's often a lot of stuff to carry around, but do keep your room key, your con badge, and your money on your person at all times. Any other questions? Any suggestions, comments, anything people would like to raise?
We've gone through the fursuit lounge.
Ah.
I know different cons have different rules. Who's allowed in?
Yes. Our fursuit lounge essentially is for fursuiters only. But if you need someone to help you, you can have one person to help you. If you're not a fursuiter or helping a fursuiter, you shouldn't go in the fursuit lounge. There's not unlimited space, so it is for fursuiters and their assistants only. And there will be members of staff floating around booting people out if there are too many people in there. So, equally, please don't leave, if you have one, leave fursuits in there, because it will just suddenly get full of fursuits and there'll be no room for people. I don't know how many of you have brought one, but it's a first convention, possibly not many.
I've got 2.
So there we go. Prove me wrong. Any other questions or? Anything? Well, that went quicker than I expected.
Is it worth going to the fiasco, or is it just turn up or what?
The fursuit fiasco.
Yeah.
You should be able to just turn up. Did you sign up? Did you tick the thing?
No.
Catch me afterwards, and I will check with the organizer and see what the plan is. I
Okay.
think you should be able to just turn up, but I will check.
Okay.
Suit makers in the dealer's den.
Are there any suit makers in the dealer's den?
There's a couple that I know.
There we go. I was going to say, off the top of my head, I don't know. There is a list of all the
There's a
people in there, but it doesn't say what they do. But I think there are a couple. It's worth a look round. I don't know whether they're just selling